All right, guys, we're out on the property again today, and we're out here to take inventory today. And how we're going to do that is we're going to use these persimmon blocks, and we're going to use deer corn. Now, the persimmon block is going to stay out a little longer than the corn, of course. The corn's going to draw them in, and then they're going to find the block, and we're going to hopefully get more pictures of the quality of animals, and especially the bucks that we have in our area, so we will know where to set up our stand sites this year. Okay, we're going to put this salt block out in this little hole I've dug out. I'm going to put it about 3/4 of the way up so it's stable inside this hole. That way the animals don't come around and knock it and it rolls down the hill and goes into the river. Of course, I don't want it to do that. I want it to stay right here. So that's why I've dug this hole. All right, here we are at our pinch point, and as you can see up at the top right here, that is a clear cut at the very top with no trees. And then you come down this cover right here in these trees, and you'll see where it ends up right here. It ends up in a river. And of course, we know that the deer's not going to cross the river unless he is spooked, he's shot, he's wounded. He's just not going to cross this river right here. So what they're doing is they're using this old river road that we have cut in here, and they're using this pinch point in this cover. So always be mindful of your pinch points and the two landscape features that are going to pinch these deer down.
Okay, guys, I've got a bedding area just to the west of here. I come down in this bottom, still got a river over here, but I'm finding a lot of tracks, and so I'm gonna put a camera up on the first available tree. We're gonna put corn out. We're gonna see what kind of bucks we have in here. Now remember, when you do this, you don't want to throw it away from the camera so much, but you want to have it a big circle, but you want a majority of your corn right in front of the camera, of course. We're on a transition zone here between little pines, and we've got a landline here. They left the big trees, and the deer are traveling this. This is their travel corridor. We want to stop them here long enough to get a picture to see what we've got. All right, guys, it's still hot. It's another sweaty afternoon in September. But this is the time, if you want to know what deer you have roaming around your woods where you will be hunting, this is the time to start putting cameras out. The bucks are still in velvet. They haven't lost it yet. They've got another, in this part of the state, we've got another 3 to 6 weeks before the velvet comes off. So the bucks are at the end of their growing cycle now. They will still grow a little, but now you can determine on where you want to hunt and where you want to put your stand sites. So we've put up 4 camera sites today, and I can tell you we had a 40-pound bag of corn. That was it. We didn't buy a 50-pound bag, but we made that corn last for those 4 camera sites, and we didn't pile it up, like I said once again, and we've got video that I'm going to put in inside this video where my son was with me and actually walked up on a group of hogs, and we're going to show you those hogs. You don't want to put out hog bait. You want to put out corn, put it out sporadically so they've got to look for it, and all you want is a picture of the deer that you have there. So use every tactic and every advantage that you can before season comes in. Then when season comes in, pinpoint your areas where you want to hunt. If you do this, you will become more successful in just a few weeks. Thanks for watching. This is Boone from Boone-Southern.